I set the recording for YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Welcome back to Satisfactory. It's finally time to get started with oil. I let the game running just a little bit while I was starting up and everything so that the modular frames can start up. But still, what? At least better than nothing. You're suffering an eye infection? God, Benra, I don't comprehend how human beings just, like, exist in all sufferings. Uh-oh. I'm waiting for it. It's always the moment that I fucking relax. I was there like, it's gonna come, and I'm like, where is it? And the moment that my mind went, where is the moment that it just, fuck me. I hate that I do that. Oh, speaking of, there may be actually a pretty decent dino horror game that I might play in October, because obviously I want to actually participate in Spooktober this year, because as far as I know, nothing that I give a damn about comes out in October. As far as I know. Odds are I'm probably wrong, but I don't know. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. As far as I know, nothing that I care about.
Velocity of an unladen swallow.
Swallows already exist. They're not coming out in October. Shut your whore mouth. Oh, that was another thing that I had a plan on, but I don't know if it's a thing that I can do at all. Okay, I'll go into this plan in a little bit, but the plan is kind of really fucking stupid. But first things first is that Kitty hydrates out of the way as she rubs the booba from Vendra. Especially when Vendra's sick of old times, Kitty. Naughty girl. Thank you for the hydrants, Kitty and Nam. And Kitty, congrats on the first week of Swallow, afford, tonight. Let's get the stress out of the way. Like I said, I'm going to leave this going just because I can make modular frames in the meantime, which is okay. It works out. That's all I need to do. Oh, let's see what I got. Oh, wait. Oh, I can't actually technically create fuel foundries right now. Because I have the fucking layout. Oh, wow. I could actually do that too. Cool. I have a lot more things that I could do. We'll get to that, though. We'll fucking get to it. Oh, fuck. Oh, come on. Oh, fuck, I feel it. Oh, God. Come on. Oh, fuck me. Come on. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck, I'm tight. Oh, fuck me. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Oh. What fucking happens when I finally recover from my suffering as a famale? Oh, god damn. Oh, I always get so unbelievably, like, tense after. I feel like the literal stress and imbalance, like, relaxes me only because I'm constantly, like, putting effort into shit versus, like, when I finally get relaxed, it's like, yeah, not new because no one ever answered it, Kitty. No one answered it. I can use the question again because literally no one answered it, including myself. So, yeah. But I always feel like after my, liquid expulsion, I'm always way more tense. Actually, it's kind of unironically, technically correct in the other term, but I'm not going to explain the other term because it's not necessary. Okay, let's keep on working here because we got a lot, damn it. We got a lot to work on here. Bean! Get out of the fucking way, you goddamn bean. Damn you. Piece of shit. Right there. Nope, right here. Over here. Thank you. I need you to get out of the way, you goddamn bean. Okay, so I've got the 2, 3, 3, so the center actually would be right here. If I want to do a thing. Okay. And there's a little bit of a reason for that. As much as that reasoning is a little bit dumb. That is to do the exact same concept I did prior to be able to. Okay, it's pink. I think that's the only glitch is that it doesn't actually do the center colors, but that's fine. In comparison to everything else, that's totally fine. I didn't connect these, you dumb bitch. Bean, I'm gonna really need you to fucking move. Boop. Boop. Okay, cool. So in this case, the center point is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's this one, the center point. Just because I want to mark it real quick for myself. Do that. And then I can also put down my 3 fuels. Cool. Okay. But let me also get the thingy things. The setup that I need for everything to be fed in appropriately. So I'm making 20, 40 per. So 40 per. That's going to be a touch annoying to deal with, but I will figure it out. I've always figured it out somehow. I don't know how, but I have. I will do it again. I should do it like that. I don't know why I haven't been doing that. I cannot believe that my fucking period for goddamn a week, and I suffer, and then I fucking, forget that I can do this, and then it copies the color. Dumb bitch. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. So I do the outside ones then. I do the outside ones. Oh, wait. Are you dead center? No, you're not dead center. Okay, that's why. That's why I'm getting confused. Oh, wait. So then that's 60 each then. Actually, well, okay. No, 20, 40. Actually, it doesn't matter. It'd be Mark 2s anyways. Yeah, it's Mark 2s anyways. Are you guys colored? Oh, you are colored. Why are you wrong? Oh, because of the fact that you guys are different blueprints. Right! I'm a dumb bitch. That's why. I'm very dumb. Okay, so it's one off the line. Let me do that just to keep things correct. One off the line. Okay. And then the merger comes in dead center. Yeah, it comes in dead center, I believe. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's dead center. On the line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a little bit. So actually, let's just do it like that. Fucking keep it simple. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 60, 80, 200, 220, 240. Oh, it needs to be a Mark 4. Oh, shit. Okay, well, either way, this has to be a Mark 2? Yeah, 60 Mark 2, yeah. Maybe conveyor's too steep. What the fuck up? Thank you. Yeah, can you tell me in a better mood now? Can you really tell me in a fucking better mood? Wait, so then that means... Oh, yeah, no, because then this center point is only 60. Yeah, okay, that's why. Okay, so that's be a Mark 4 that comes out. But what has to happen here is a smart splitter. I'll just put that for now. Any goes forward, and then we overflow to the left. Because the left side we also have the rubber. How's it going? Way better now, Epic. I'm free of my monthly suffering. I'm finally free. I can finally... Actually, you know what? Let's try this a different way. I haven't done this in a long-ass time. I'm gonna try this way. See how this goes, Well, actually, technically for me, it's not even monthly because my monthly suffering is technically not monthly. I stress so unbelievably hard that for me, it's not actually monthly, which is depressing to say, but it is unfortunately true. And then in this case, we put any forward and then overflow in the front. But our merger is going to be over here. Overflow is going to be to the left, which means... There we go! Beautiful! Which then We put... This will be Mark 4 when it comes down to it. But... Then we just do this. Hello there, Nam. Good to see you as always. Okay, lock that hologram. That is right before. Okay, so over here. That's 2, right? That's 2. Okay. Okay. Beautiful. And then we get an awesome sink in here. Yeah, you can see I'm actually thinking a lot better now. That's gonna be a Mark 4, all things said and done, but we'll get to that eventually. Industrial containers, I need 2 of these, but essentially speaking, that's all set and ready to go. Let me... Actually, you know, yeah, we'll do like this for now. Yeah, okay. Let me go grab more pipes so I can make industrial containers. And I also need, fluid buffers, which I need modular frames for. Let's go with 10 for now. Just to really make it so that in case shit happens, I don't have to worry about it. How are you doing, Epic? And everybody else in the chat, too. Which Kitty still has not answered my question of the day, so you can't complain that it's not new because you haven't answered it. Oh. Oh, I guess you didn't like me in the water. Weird. I guess I'll answer my question today, though. It's, Borderlands 3, because that fucking story is ass. Gameplay's fun. Very fun, but still. Okay. Okay, to be fair now, I think, yeah, Anything Valhalla is one of those games where, like, you can easily say, yeah, there's a reason why I only played it once, because it's a literal 300-hour slog mess of a game that you put yourself through, alright? You didn't have to put 300 fucking hours in there. You didn't have to. You could have just put, like, 100 hours and then replayed the game better than last time, or something like that, but you put yourself through 300 hours of literal trash. Dragged out, superfluous, fluffy trash. Now, if it was busty trash, that'd be a different story, but Claymore ain't got nothing going on. Oh, speaking of characters that got shit going on, visually in that manner, Stellar Blade apparently just keeps getting better and better.
Elevator, here to lift you up, and to let you down.
Stellar Blade is having a Nikkei collaboration. If anyone doesn't know, Nikkei is a gacha of, like, I don't even know if it's like an auto gacha. I think it's, or like an auto player or whatever the fuck. Idle player. That's what idle player. I'm pretty sure you do have to actively play it, but it's also got, like, unironically some of, like, the sexiest designs in the fucking franchise, or in the business for literally no goddamn reason. I genuinely don't know why Nikkei has such unbelievably voluptuous designs, but they do, so whatever. But essentially speaking, they are doing a collab with, Stellar Blade, and it's not even like fucking, it's not some random little thing like, oh yeah, here's a skin, here's an outfit, and here's a cameo of a character. Because I don't want to say that's kinda what the Nier Automata one was, but as far as I know, the Nier Automata one was like 2 outfits, a mini boss, and an encounter shop, I think, and a little bit of like grindable materials. No. I don't know why, but for Nikkei, of all fucking things, for a waifu gacha game, they're going all out. Not only are they putting in a section of the game that is essentially the gameplay from Nikkei and Stellar Blade, but they're also evolving it because it's a whole fucking thing. Like, Stellar Blade can just do so much more. But they're also including, I think, like a multiverse crossover, essentially. Like it's a multiverse. Like, the characters are coming in, or at least there are characters designed so closely to the Nikkei ones that I wouldn't be amazed if Nikkei is now canonical in the Stellar Blade universe. On top of that, beyond the outfits, which also are all absolutely sexy as fuck because, you know, it is what it is. It's an Nikkei. It's a fucking gacha sim. It's a gacha game. But they also are adding one of the Nikkei characters as a straight up boss fight. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know shit about Nikkei. I don't know shit about Stellar Blade. I really want to play it soon. When it comes to PC, it's gonna be great. But with what little bit that I saw of the gameplay in the trailer of the Nikkei boss in the game, it looks like she's just female Virgil, sexy as fuck, and it looks like an endgame fight. And I saw that shit and I was just like, holy shit, they're going all fucking in on a random ass collaboration in a waifu gacha game. And you know what? Fuck yes. Yes, it's just a waifu gacha game, but also, listen, if they're gonna collab with a waifu gacha game for being sexy as shit with a main character that's also sexy as shit, and they go all in like that, oh my god. Absolutely fucking amazing. I wish I played a Stellar Blade before. I highly doubt I ever played Nikkei though, only because of the fact that I just don't have an intrigue in that kind of game. And I don't even mean like the gacha factor. I just mean literally the game itself. I have no interest in. No, I'm talking about lube, Skiro. Duh. Speaking of lube, Kusuru-chan, 大好きなあなた? I'm so hoping when the cable comes in tomorrow, because allegedly it's coming tomorrow, it'll help out with my quality. Odds are, I'll be honest, it probably won't. I generally don't think it will, because I think that me noticing that the cable is bent on its own makes me think that all I did was I bent it, but me being desperate and coping, trying to find an excuse as to why my voice sucks ass, beyond the fact that I'm terrible and I'm disgusting as shit, is possibly a cable, that may or may not fix all that quality instantaneously. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe it will. Maybe it fucking will. Same thing with the NVMe drive. NVMe drive comes out tomorrow too, so I'll see if I can do it. I forgot that I have an obligation tomorrow. I remembered it yesterday, which is depressing. Hopefully, even after that obligation, depending on how long that obligation takes of me, I might just either pull an all-nighter and then go to my overtime shift, or I might just completely ignore my overtime shift and just try and get that to work instead. Don't know. I'll figure it out. But also, yeah, I know, because you talked about it before. You talked about how once I taught you what the phrase is that I'm saying, you just made it. You both tortured your friend and you made a redeem for us. It's fucking funny. Adas are fun. They're very fun. Also, Cthulhu, Genshin Impact. I'm curious as to why. I agree with you. I fully agree with you. I at least gave Genshin Impact more of a chance. I played it for, I want to say 3 weeks. I tried so hard to give it a fucking chance, but the moment that I got towards the later end game of like the beginning story, where like the grind started to get really fucking real, and it dawned on me more and more why I despise the rotating schedule of upgrade materials. I was just like, I'm not fucking bothering with this. I'm just not fucking bothering with this shit. I kept telling myself this, mostly because I was during my period, but also I kept telling myself that I really should get back into Wuthering Waves. The only reason I fell out of it was because I was with my old D&D group, a D&D group that fell apart, and they started playing it. They recommended it to me because they knew that I really liked Sekiro, so they were like, it's very much got like a parry combat style to it. Like, it's still, it's still a gacha game, but like, it's actually got like really fluid combat. And I was like, fuck it. I'm curious. I'm curious as to what's going on here. Like, if they were recommended to me, I'll give it a goddamn shot. But when I got into it, like I said, parry combat style, fucking amazing, absolutely great. I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. But then we had a falling out because of the fact that they had a fallout with the party and everything. That's a whole fucking situation I'm not going to get into just for the sake of not getting too far into that whole thing. But obviously, because they were the ones who introduced me to the game, I just like subconsciously was just like, oh hey, look at this Wuthering Waves thing that's coming up. Hey, this person, why don't we talk about this? But because we had a falling out, they flat out blocked me, by the way. They blocked me first. I was trying to be as courteous as possible, and they blocked me first. So at that point, I was just like, oh, well, fuck them. If they're not gonna fucking talk to me about this, like, anything at all anymore, then I'm just not gonna bother playing this game anymore. Even though it was a lot of fun. But also, I think I also fell out of love with it very rapidly because it may have been fixed by now, but the endgame grind wasn't bad. It was too simple, if that makes any sense. You had your weekly that you take care of, weekly, obviously, of course, and then you have your real-time energy recharge, which, of course, that real-time energy recharge is how you got your upgrade materials. So all you would do is you would like hard focus on getting your upgrade materials and your weekly, and then that's pretty much it. Then you're done. You do your dailies, you do your weekly and your daily upgrade, and that's it. And for a game like Wuthering Waves, where the combat is very like intensive and actually like very fun, I wanted a lot more of like a daily pattern to not just be like, oh yeah, just do this thing and just do this thing and you're done. And I was like, oh, I mean, I kind of wanted to, like, do more with that, you know? Like, give us more events, give us more things to do with the combat system so that I can have more fun with the combat. But a lot of the dailies end up being just, like, collect these items, beat this one little squad of weak-ass enemies, because obviously they don't want to make the dailies too hard. They want to make the dailies attainable by everybody. And that was pretty much it. There was never like a daily that was, it's because as far as I understood, when I was playing Wuthering Waves, everybody had the same dailies. Everybody had the exact same dailies, which obviously, like I just said, wasn't exactly great because that means that they couldn't make any challenging dailies. Like they couldn't say, go beat this boss to do your daily challenge because not everybody has that boss unlocked. Hopefully that's changed by now. I'm willing to bet that's probably different. You probably have personalized dailies now. But yeah. I know I stopped after getting the puppeteer electrician girl because she was strong and sexy as fuck. It was great. Also, I don't remember if I even pulled for the banner with the spear guy. I think I did. I can't remember. But I know I tried to do some stuff in that game before I dropped off. Nikke stream when. I don't know. I don't understand the appeal of Nikke. Besides, you know, the appeal of Nikke. The gameplay itself feels lame to me. But it's very possible they changed a lot in the time since I played. I did actually try giving Nikke a try. Because there's a thing that I have where, like, I'm at work or I'm at lunch. And I just want something. Like, B! I want something to waste the time with. I usually either watch a video or I play like a passive ass like brain dead game or something like that. And I thought Nikke would be one of them because I heard for what it was. I was like, oh, it's a wife gotcha fucking game. Like there's no fucking way like this is like highly involved, right? Like this has to be like stupid simple and like super easy, right? It's like, nope, it's actually like, it's not exactly a combat system, but you can't just passively play the game. You have to play the game. And I think that's what got me, like, so not hooked on it, because of the factor that's, like, you can't just start the game and then let it go. Like, you do have to play it, but, like, it was never anything complicated enough to warrant taking it seriously to play the game, you know? Like, if you're playing Nikke, you know exactly what you're playing for, and you don't really care about, anything else beyond that. Oh wow, that actually worked out perfectly. Alright, and then let's set up the piping here. So if you go that way... Yeah, well actually... I'll go to the middle here. In this case... Go to the middle here. 1, 2, 3. I missed things. Also, I keep fucking doing this constantly. 1, 2, 3. Actually, let's go this way. Right around here, so let's go ahead and go right there in the middle. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there you go. Already done. That's set on the line. 1, 2, 3. And there we go. Okay, cool. So now, anytime that it fills up, it'll just kind of like loop feedback itself, which is kind of nice. I'm kind of wondering if I can do this. Hang on. What? Okay, I can't rotate if I lock it. Okay. What is this? Will this work? Probably not, but I'm kind of curious if this would work. Oh, it does actually. Oh yeah, it doesn't actually impede it anyway. Okay, cool. So essentially, this is just a feedback loop to work. Like, it'll fill up this center point, but the center point will kind of like be a mediator between everything. And like, it'll fill up this first, and then it'll start evenly filling up between everything all at one shot. Which actually, speaking of, I should actually power this on because I need it to start backflowing. Because the best thing you can do about fluids in Satisfactory, I know I've covered this before, but I'll always cover it every single time. Always, always, always have the fluids be full first. You unironically want the fluid to back up first. Is that why League is collaborating their own respective games? I have no idea. I don't know enough about that epic to really like know too much info. What I do know, without a shadow of a doubt, is that Nikke is inside of Stellar Blade. That's what I do know for a fact. I don't follow Nikke enough to know if they have something going on with Stellar Blade in their game, but Stellar Blade has shit going on with Nikke inside of Stellar Blade. So if there's something you're interested in, would that be a thing to Google, obviously, to see as to like what is going on exactly? But as far as I know, and I don't know much, is that Stellar Blade has a lot of Nikke going on, versus Nikke, I have no idea if it has any Stellar Blade going on. I wouldn't be amazed, honestly, if it was just Stellar Blade putting Nikke stuff in, because honestly, let's not even kid around, Stellar Blade is the bigger game, like unironically. Even though Nikke has bigger girls, if you know what I mean, it's absolutely all about Stellar Blade, honestly. Because again, like I said, Stellar Blade is a very waifu gacha game. Nikke is a very waifu gacha game, but Stellar Blade is like an actual fucking title, you know? As near as you can tell, the clap is only one way. Yeah, it sounds about right. At least, and to me, I don't see it happening the other way around, honestly. Like, I generally do not think that, it would happen the other way around. At least, I don't see, Nikke putting Stellar Blade stuff in there. So I wouldn't be amazed. I would not be amazed if they literally, what their contribution is to Stellar Blade is just putting, what's-her-face, Eve into Nikke. Cause that, like, let's not even kid around, that's the easy win. That is unironically, like, the super easy win for them. As especially given that I know that Nikkei has done like collabs with like a lot of other games where all they do is they add like the character and they add like them being very sexy and boobalicious into the game. I know they have a lot of collabs, but again, like it's Nikkei. If you're playing that game, you know exactly what you're getting into, you know? Versus Stellar Blade, you actually gotta like... You gotta get people interested. If that makes sense. Okay, put on the rock. Oh my god, I can't! Hang on! Hang on. Let me find it. I saw it for a moment. Hang on. Hang on. Oh. Wait. This is gonna look so ugly. I'll fix it eventually one day, but... Oh. What? Oh. It's on the rocks! God, that's so stupid. Let's go! Also, that means I can finally use my zip line. I'm pretty sure this one will reach, but I think it'll get really close. Yeah, wire's too long. Oh my god, it can't go in the water! Oh! It can go in the water! That's actually so fucking nice. I'm not even gonna lie. That's like actually super fucking neat. Let's put you over here. Oh. This is why these pylons are so fucking nice. Yep. Yeah. Pylon. Right. Oh, I can't put it evenly. God damn it, you. How fucking dare. Actually, you know what? In that case, then, I just need to... There we go. Right there. Push then. I'm so glad that reach is extended where it is. And then... Do it. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to take down the smart plating. Wire's too long. I'm gonna take down the this eventually, soon enough. I'm not gonna connect it to any of these constructions just yet, only because of the fact that I know that I'm gonna destroy them eventually. Damn you. There. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Oil should now be producing things. And it's gonna be super nice to watch that actually function. Oh, actually, we're active. Okay, so only the oil extractors right now are running. So they should fill up all the machines pretty rapidly here in a moment. And then I'll let the residue fill up as well. And then I'll put the fuel in front so that the residue can start filling. And then once the residue is filling, yeah, well, I'll put the fuel in front, and once the residue is going, I'll pipe off of that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so you guys are gonna back up. Ah! Bitch! Yeah, so you're starting to fill up now, okay? I just need to make sure you are getting oil. Filling this up. These lines are filling up, and eventually they will actually get full. Hey! Fuck you. Even though I know you want me to do so. Hey. Okay. In this case, then, what I'm gonna do... Yeah. I need to go a little further. That's just a rock right there, right? If that's the case, like, this should be no issue whatsoever, but I'll figure this out. Oh, no, that's... coal? It's coal! What the fuck? Why is it coal there? Also, more oil! Holy shit, I could make even more goddamn oil if I wanted to. Hang on, let me kill this thing. Hang on, let me kill this thing. Okay, cool. Now that's dead. Get over here. Fuck you. Fuck you. Die. Oh, wow, that's another fucking pure oil. How much oil is here? I don't remember this oil being here. I'll be honest. Oh, that's it. That's the last pure oil. Okay, I don't need that. Hey, fuck yourself. Yeah, I don't remember that pure oil being there. Maybe they added that. Maybe they moved that from somewhere else, because I don't remember that being there at all. But okay, cool. We have another pure oil to work with eventually. For now, though, let's worry about this. Or I can make, a fuel line. Oops, not like that. Okay. And then this is the center point. So I'm gonna want it to be lined up to here. Okay. Wow, that actually works out way better than I thought it was going to. Ooh, yeah, actually that's the idea. That's the idea. I just realized what my idea is. Also, it's not actually lined up. You dumb whore! This is why I'm stupid. This is how I know I'm stupid as shit, chat. No matter what anyone fucking says, I know I'm stupid as hell. Oh, that's why, because it's not gonna line up anyways. Oh, gross. Wait, why can't I crunch it right? Oh, because it crunches on the stupid container. Goddamn. Oh, well. I'll settle with it. I'll fucking settle, goddammit. No, not that. One. Kind of wondering if there's a way to make that look nice.
Why are you buying clothes at the soup store? Fuck you!
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
I'm too fucking big for standard bras. Shut the fuck up. Okay, but that is how that's gonna go. That's gonna be super nice and easy there. Okay, all the tractors are now already backed up. Ooh, they are.
Try again.
Everything's full. Everything's full. Everything's full. Yeah, see, they carry large cans, so I have to be able to, like, they have to be able to support me, you know? The soup store known for supporting large cans.
Try again.
Okay, so now that's going to start making residue, which
Try
eventually
again.
the residue is going to fill up in the backlog here, which is going to be great. To
Try
which
again.
then...
Try again.
Actually, no, let's just have it just fill up in the backlog, and then... Actually,
Try
instead
again.
of start producing fuel right now, because then that can actually make it functionally, like,
Try again.
actually operable. Okay, so let me... Ow! Calm your ass down! Just because you don't have fucking shiny luck. There.
Try again.
Should I like the fluid buffer's here for that. Right
Try
now.
again.
Or should I let this kind of back up first? God, the amount of stuff that I have. Oh, goddamn nice. Yeah, eventually it's gonna stuff together though because I need Mark 4s. All I need is 200, so if that's all it's gonna take is 5 minutes. And that 5 minutes, I guess I could think on how I'm going. If I even want to bother with a fluid buffer for fuel. I think I do, just for the case of when I do let the fuel out, it'll help a lot, I guess. Yeah, but I don't have floor supports. Also, fuel generators are fucking huge. That's also the problem. They are absolutely gargantuan in size. I think it'd be worth it. I think it would be worth it to try and get that to work. Okay. I don't know if I would need to build it as high or higher than the refinery, but it might be a good idea just for the case of really making sure that it won't, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. Yeah. We'll do this for now. Yeah, this is gonna be really dumb. No, this is really dumb because I can't let it go higher than 10 meters. And right now, it's going, say 1, 2, 3. I really can't let it go much higher than that, honestly. I guess I could just have it be higher like that? Literally just this height? Yeah, I guess I could. And it should theoretically just be perfectly fine. Organization, fluid buffers. Yeah, fuck it. Let's see how this goes. Let's have this rotate now. Oops. Come on. 9, 8, 10. Okay. Which is that there? Oops. And because this is based on height, essentially speaking, what's going to happen is this is going to fill up. Because these are full, it's going to push upward all that fluid. Eventually, though, when I change that, when I spit back out the fluid, the fuel, I'm going to be able to spit it back out either directly here, so the spit out comes out there, or what I could do instead is... Okay, let's say do horizontal vertical. Which one's higher, actually? this one is up higher. So technically speaking, I need to make it a little bit higher. But I think that's fine. Oh, this is just... Essentially, this is just to let my oil production keep working in the meantime. Technically, I shouldn't even have access to oil or to fuel right now in the first place, so it's fine. It'll work. Alright, there we go. Let that produce in the meantime. While I go and take care of literally everything else. Alright, time to actually start, like, absolutely reading through phase 3's unlocks. I do like that once you get oil set up, it seems complicated at first, but once you actually get it set up properly where you're just gonna be perfectly fine, you can legitimately like blitz through so many unlocks with that much oil going on. I honestly think oil might be the easiest part of the game, only because it is that straightforward. As long as you know how to deal with the residue, which is obviously just convert it to fuel or convert it back into a loop of production, you'll be fine. You'll be more than fine. Okay, I need 300 industrial beams, which I have literally 0. Okay, and then 400 modular frames, which is going to be a lot, but I have it. Okay. We're going to be sitting for a very long time on those industrial beams, though. That one's definitely going to take a long time. Also, I barely have the modular frames. Alright, with that being said, let's go ahead and convert this back over. And overflow. There you go. Focus on plates, focus on rods, and then focus on screws. Even though we don't need screws at all, just have that focus going on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not gonna get any of those out of this, right? No, I get rotors. Yeah. Okay. I have tried that. Actually, Epic, don't worry about topic. Listen, we're being really fucking chill. First off, it's being stupid fucking chill. But also, I don't care. Fucking bring up the topic. I'll talk if I want to talk about it. Zenless Zone Zero, I couldn't get into. I'll be honest.
Have a productive day.
I don't really know what it was about Zenless Zone Zero that just couldn't grab me. It was a decent combat style, but I don't know. Something about it just felt weird. I love the art style, though. I'll say that. The art style and the world itself feels really cool. One of the other things that, like, never really sat that well with me when it came to Zenless Zone Zero is because of the fact that I literally cannot understand the world. Like, at all. And that's not a sense of, like, I just don't get it. It's literally, I don't understand. Because you go from having normal-ass human people, like, just in general, like Zoe, you got, the fucking, the brother and sister, I forget what their names are. You got, like, the android dude, I think he's like Barry or something, that starts off with. Okay, but you got, like, this futuristic, what's it called? Steampunk. Futuristic, almost steampunk-esque style, kind of cyberpunk. Yeah, cyberpunk. Literally, it's a cyberpunk-esque style. Wise and Bell, thank you. Wise and Bell, like, you have the idea. The concept is, these are normal humans. As far as I understand, so is the dude with the mask, with, like, the digital face mask. He is also just a normal human. He's not, like, an android, but, like, he kind of, like, dresses up in a very cyberpunk-esque style, okay? And then, out of literal nowhere, out of left fucking wing, you have an Oni who's literally just a demon girl. As far as I understand, she's literally an Oni. So it's like, oh, well, now we have Japanese yokai in here? Oh, also, we have a wolf man. How is there a literal wolf man? Like, it's not even like he's a werewolf or a lycanthrope. He's literally a wolf man. So we got another trope in there. And then we have a bear. He's not a guy who is a bear. He literally is a bear. And it's like, okay, I flat out do not understand what the fuck this world is. I straight up do not understand what in the fuck are you doing in this game. That is 4 separate styles clashing all together, and I don't know. I don't understand it. I just don't. There probably is a world building thing. There probably is, like, a definition. But, like, yeah. I've met the Thyrans. I've no idea what that means, but I'm gonna go with, I guess, probably yes. There probably is an in-world explanation. There probably is an in-lore reason for there being a literal bear, a literal werewolf, and a literal Oni just existing in a verse where it's very obviously meant to be like just cyberpunk-esque style. But it doesn't work for me. It just doesn't. Like, I saw those characters in the previews, and I still tried the game, but, like, I just know. They're human X creature hybrids. Yeah, and I don't get why. Why? Why is that a thing? Like, and I'm not talking about, like, oh, why did they add an Oni girl in the game? Why did they add a wolfman in the game? I'm asking inverse, in the world, why did all of a sudden they decided to make Onis werewolves and a literal fucking talking bear? Like, why? What in-universe explanation is there for doing something like that? Beyond the fact of just like, oh yeah, this company started doing this thing for some unknown fucking reason during the year 2700. Like, it fucking makes no sense to me. It just doesn't. I see the little dartboard spinning around on a carousel. What isn't there to understand? I mean, that's my point now. That is my point. It's like, I get it. They tried to throw as many aesthetics into that game as possible so they could, like, justify just making whatever fucking character they want. Because obviously with, like, Genshin Impact, Wuthering Waves, and forget what the other one is. There's another one. It's not Zenless. It's something else. Fuck. Okay. But big. But, like, in those two games, like, you have your aesthetic. You have a very mystical fantasy with Genshin Impact, while Wuthering Waves is very it's bad to say scientific fantasy, but they actually do, like, unironically go a lot into sound and reverb and stuff like that. I think that's the other reason why Wuthering Waves grabbed onto me as much as it did, because I'm a music bitch. So, like, when they started actually using, like, sonatas and other stuff like that, and I was just like, wow, this, like, uses actual music terms, and not in the incorrect way. Like, obviously it's not in the, like, you wouldn't ever think of a sonata as a follow-along to a fucking, or a follow-up attack. But because they did use it in that manner, it was like, it's a follow-up. It's like, oh, that's kind of cool. That's a really neat idea. I was kind of... Okay, Epic, I'm sorry. I don't mean to sound mean here, but when you say you have an explanation, is that like an actual explanation, or you are filling in the details for the story? And I'm not asking for you to tell me the spoilers. I'm also asking is, have you drawn the line that says, oh, this is why this exists? Or is there a document and or cutscene in the game that says, yes, this is why all these things clash together? Also, I imagine they do eventually, but I was so curious on what the fuck the riffs are. Those, like, weird-ass pocket riffs. Also, okay, this is just a game problem. Is they make the riffs sound like they're ultra deadly, they're super fucking dangerous. Like, if you go in there, like, you are never gonna come back out of there, or, like, it's a super rare odds you come out of there. And yet, the very first time we go in there, obviously, because, you know, tutorial stuff, they really don't make it that dangerous? If that makes any sense? I don't know if that really makes sense. Like obviously you have to go through you have to do the tutorial to teach you how the game works. But at the same time, it didn't feel like the tutorial told you the world is dangerous. It just makes you think the world is dangerous, you know? If that makes any sense. I think a good way of putting it is The Witcher 3. As much as I loathe that game, I personally don't like it at all. I can easily give credit to it where, like, that game instantly starts off by throwing you against the fucking Chimera. And I don't know what I did the Banshee. Like, they throw you against those two. Those are our first two fucking enemies in that game. And drowners. But point being, like, instantly Witcher is just like, here's how you play the game. Also, yes, this world is fucking dangerous. Because you're dealing with that shit. That's the kind of shit you're dealing with. There's bigger threats and there are smaller threats. But that's the level of shit you're dealing with. So, you should really take this world seriously. There is a legit explanation in game? Okay, I'm curious. Like I said, I'm not asking you to spoil for me, because I don't know if I want to give Zenless another try. Actually, no, fuck it. I don't know if it's... Okay, better question. How deep is this spoiler? Is this, like, towards the end of the campaign level spoilers? Because then I'll be fine. Or is this, like, a thing that you could find within, like, the first 30 minutes of the game? Because I think that's where, like, the line of severity is. Oh, it's awakened the furry players. Listen. Epic. That wasn't ever needed. It just happens. I forgot what anime it is, but there's an anime, as of late, that had about an MC who goes around to... Well, I don't know the fucking full story. I just know that is his power. His power is basically to make companions, as in, like, you'll find an animal, they become a companion, and I don't know if it's just that world has the companions turn into humans, or that's part of his power. I don't know, but, like, he gets, I think, like, a dragon companion and a cat companion, and both of them are very obviously, like, very, very, very sexy women. But they also did that with a werewolf race. I think they're just called wolvens or something like that. But I saw a clip of where he befriends this race and he makes one of them a companion, to which they instantly transform and they go from a full-on werewolf, like they literally look like just a straight-up werewolf, like your generic-ass werewolf, and then when they transform, bing, bang, boom, they're an anthro wolf girl. And I will give the fucking show credit on the clip that I saw, but even he goes just like, wait, you're a girl? And she has to go, like, yeah, wasn't it obvious? And they, like, show the visual of, like, what she looked like before, which is just a fucking full-on werewolf, versus now, which obviously is, like, your anthro furry. That's what that makes me think about. It sounds so bad, but I don't think there's really been that much furry bait as of late, is there? I guess Zenless is kind of the biggest one. I know for a fact, I think I saw a clip of Buff Pup, who was playing Zenless, and she got the werewolf guy, or the lichen guy. I actually don't know what the fuck to call him, the wolven guy, or I guess you call him, what, a Therian? Or Thalian? But either way, it's the white-furred werewolf guy, who I didn't hear the voice clip, but I think is the voice clip that got her riled up. But I know she looked at him and instantly was like drooling over him because, you know, Buff Pup is her design and that character's that character. So instantly was just like, ooh, got a bitch in me, huh? Also, I just realized I have screws in here that I don't fucking need. Let me get rid of those real quick, just to do something. Let me slide! Oh my god, fuck you. Okay. Alright, back to it. Hopefully by the time we do this, either the fuel is gonna be all full, or the fuel buffer is gonna be all full and I have to dump it real quick, or they'll still be pumping into it, which I'm hoping they're actually gonna still be pumping into it. That'd be The best case scenario. You have a theory on how the Sirens existed? I mean, that's where again I say, Epic, is it you drawing that line, or is there actually an in-game explanation beyond just the makers wanted to be like, we didn't know how to make furries and yokai canonical in our other games, but we want to do it in this game. Cause that's honestly, that's what it feels like. That's what it feels like whenever I see that kind of shit, is that all they wanted was just to make a sexy Oni, a sexy Wolfman, and then just put a fucking bear inside. I am willing to bet there are more characters involved now. Those are the only three I know because they were the first three available when the game initially came out to, like, get those characters, because obviously when you open up the roster, like, you start filling in more slots and everything. But that's all I know. That's all I fucking know. It's your theory? A game theory! Rest in peace, Matt Pat. I don't give a damn who someone says. He's fucking dead. In the ground. Let him rot. He abandoned us when we needed him most. Puppy playtime is still going on, Matt Pat. It's still on. One more game. Speaking of puppy playtime, have we had any news on Chapter 5 at all? Probably not. I think they unironically released a chapter a fucking year, which, to their credit, I mean, they have been getting better at it. As far as I understand, every single time a new chapter comes out, it does literally get better in quality. But the only thing that I don't like about Poppy's playtime, majorly, beyond the optimization issue, which I allegedly have heard that has gotten way better since Chapter 2. I believe Chapter 1 was a fucking terrible optimization time. I remember playing it and it was terrible. Awful. I think I remember I was gonna give Chapter 2 a chance, but I kept hearing the same thing, where like it wasn't as bad as Chapter 1, but it was still really rough. And I was like, God damn it, that fucking sucks. Oh well, I guess I just won't play this game. But apparently Chapter 3 and Chapter 4 were pretty damn nice. They're pretty good. I don't know if Chapter 5 is gonna be the end. I'll be honest, I want it to be the end only because, goddamn, working on a chapter a year for that game feels like hell. But also, Chapter 5 feels like a very nice, like, 5 chapters. That feels like a clean number. But, yeah, I'm curious. I might play that in this October, too. I have a little bit of a lineup of games to play in October, because obviously I missed out last year because Satisfactory 1.0 came out, and we were definitely not ignoring Satisfactory 1.0. But, like I said, this year I don't think... Actually, fuck it. We have time. Let's see. What is the game release schedule? Game release is 2025. Alright, let's skip all the way to June, because obviously we got shit going on here. Anything worth it here? Fucking Civ 7 is coming out on Switch 2? What the fuck? That doesn't amaze me, but it does amaze me. Oh god, that's right, because Switch 2 comes out in June. A lot of these games are just game, but in fucking Switch 2. It looks like... Oh, it's something called Dune Awakening. I've heard about that, but I don't know anything about it, really, honestly. Oh, right! Death Stranding 2 comes out at the end of June. That's actually crazy. What the hell is Patapon? What the fuck is this? Eden Zero. I feel like I've heard about Eden Zero before. That name sounds familiar, but I could be wrong. The hollow which is dark purple dome cause radiation and cause normal animals to turn into hybrids. Okay. That makes a little bit of sense, except for the Oni. That makes sense for the bear. That makes sense for the wolfen guy. That does not make sense for the Oni. Not a bad idea, though. Not a bad idea. I kind of like that idea. Yeah. That's an interesting concept. Wait, Killing Floor 3 has a release date? What the fuck? In July 24th. Wow, I didn't realize that. Okay. Mafia Old Country, Gears of War Reloaded? What the fuck is this? Is PS5 release now? Oh yeah, it's Gears of War 1, but again and again, but on PS5 now. Oh, but apparently it actually is a complete new revamp. Because Gears of War 1 on PS5, Xbox Series X, and S on PC. Huh. Interesting. I've heard of Lost Suicide, but I never actually... I don't think I've ever really been curious on that game. Like, at all. Borderlands 4 got pushed forward in September. Actually, I'll be honest, I don't know how to think about that. I'll be honest, literally the only reason I think Borderlands 4 bumped up the release date, especially only by 11 days of all things, is because of Marathon. Because Marathon would have released the same day as Borderlands 4. And, take note of that, that was before the art controversy. I've already said what I said about Marathon. I genuinely don't think Marathon was ever going to succeed, period. I already said before, I think Marathon looks like an okay game. It looks like a game that you'll have fun with, that you'll be, like, intrigued by. And if you get hooked on that game, you get hooked on that game. But I literally look at Marathon and I don't see anything that is like, why would you play this instead of Destiny? Why would you play this instead of Borderlands? Why would you play this instead of Division? Honestly, at this point. Like, there's nothing in that game that says, hey, this is unique to this game. You should totally only play this game right now. Like, at all. Alright. Motherfucking son of a bitch! No! Oh, no! Okay, that's gonna be an offline game. That has to be an offline game. Fuck! Fuck! Whoa! Hey, chat, I have an October game. However, I think it's gonna be offline only because if I play that game when it releases in October, I'm not gonna get any views. Like, I'm gonna get swamped. I'm gonna get utterly fucking swallowed by the algorithm. October 2nd is Ghost of Yotai! Fuck! Fuck! Damn it! I have an October game. I have a goddamn October game.
It's spherical! Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
No! Just because she has boobs does not mean they're spherical, kitty. She's only a B cup, I'm pretty sure. She's only a B cup. They're not spherical. They're more like suction cups. Ah! Okay, well, to be fair, Dan, literally all those games that I listed, actually, that's really sucky. Oh, that is really sucky! Because I'm gonna get, okay. Actually, okay, hold up. You just made me remember this. Okay, so obviously Borderlands 4 is gonna come out. We didn't get a release price on Borderlands 4. But. The problem was, obviously, Kitty, I already said before, you never answered it, so don't be mad that it's not updated. You can't be mad about something you never answered. But Borderlands 4, we never got a release price for it. Obviously, this is a AAA game. This was gonna be a full price game. But, the problem is, we now have 3 different price points. Well, I mean, yeah, I didn't say you finished it. I said played, Kitty. I said played. I didn't say finished. Like, a game that you picked up, you went, no, and then put back down. And out of curiosity, just the why. If you want to say. That problem there with Borderlands is we know it's a full price game, but there's now 3 price points of which a full price game can now be at. $60, $70, and thanks to fucking Nintendo, $80 fucking dollars. People rightfully called out Gearbox for this factor. They just said the game is going to be a full game, so it's obviously going to charge at full price. We yelled at them for the past 4 fucking weeks about what the fuck is the price of the game. Technically speaking, they still haven't given us the price of the game. However, the CEO, Randy Pitchford himself, said, unironically, one of the dumbest possible fucking things you could ever say about a game and its price. He said that real Borderlands fans will happily pay $80 for the game. I just want to make this very fucking clear. I want to be very fucking clear. We paid full price for Borderlands 3. That shit was shit. It was a shit show. Gameplay may have been great. Story was ass. Anointments were ass. You are betting your entire, and I mean your entire franchise on Borderlands 4. Alright? You understand this. You are betting your entire fucking franchise on Borderlands 4. This not only needs to be the payoff to pre-sequel setting up the fucking Vault Hunter War, but it has to make up for Borderlands 3 being complete and utter shit. So how fucking dare you try to pull on nostalgia after you released Tales from the Borderlands 2, where Tales from the Borderlands 1 was amazing. It was great. And then Tales 2 was ass. Complete and utter trash. It was, like, Borderlands 3 was just bad because it was just bad. But it was playable. Tales was garbage. Flat out garbage. And you have the fucking gall, Randy Pitchford, to try and say that real Borderlands fans will just give you the $80. They'll just pay you that $80. Motherfucker, it is $70 or nothing. Be nice to us and give it to us at $60, but if you put that game at fucking $80, I'm sorry, I'm not buying the game until I watch, like, at least an entire playthrough of it. And I get the actual opinions of people that play the game to the end game on how it feels. Because I already made that mistake with Borderlands 3. I made that mistake with Borderlands 3 that I watched reviews. Actually, no, I didn't even watch reviews on Borderlands 3. I bought Borderlands 3 just outright because I was like, it's Borderlands. I love Borderlands. I love it. It's fucking great. But it wasn't. It was ass. It was, the story was god awful. And the gameplay was so not nice. So I'm not doing that again with Borderlands 4. I hope you understand that. And I may just be one fucking slut on the goddamn internet. But imagine. I still am a diehard fan of Borderlands. But I'm not gonna fucking go on the limb and just say that Borderlands is perfect. Not at fucking all. Borderlands 2 is a flawed game. I'll say it. It's a flawed game, but it's a fucking fantastically flawed game. Comparison to fucking Borderlands 3, it's near perfect. You made Borderlands 4 either your absolute best game that you've ever fucking made, or no shot am I fucking paying $80 for that. I am waiting for a goddamn sale. I am waiting for a sale of at least down to $50. Assuming that people say it's even fun to play. I'll watch videos, I'll watch reviews, I'll watch streams. I don't give a fuck. I'll fucking wait on that shit. Fucking Randy Pitchford trying to fucking bullshit us and say real fans will pay for the game. Shut your fucking corporate ass up. Also, Kitty, I was curious about Once Human. Obviously, you said you only touched it and you never played it again. Is it any fun, really? The literal only thing that I know about Once Human was from one of the Skeletor videos that Nam introduced me to. Oh, hey, Mercer. Is they jokingly say that it's basically the replacement for Destiny, where the lore is nonsensical and hidden between every single data pad in the entire fucking world. And the gameplay is fun, albeit mediocre and crude. Also, kind of the thing that I know that everybody knows the game about, that every single one of the female operators are like thick as hell.
Work must continue. Replacement delivery schedule estimate. Error, years.
Carriers, I still love that. Alright, so you're probably still filling up, right? Ooh, you're almost there, but we flushed that out. To give me even more time. I'm very glad that actually landed almost perfectly. So now I am producing quite a bit of both rubber, and then unironically, I think plastic is about to fill up. Like, not even joking. Oh, plastic is, yeah, it's halfway full. Ooh, shit, yeah, I need to get those Mark IVs ASAP. Fuck off. Also, I'm so curious. That clip, is that staffed canonical boom size? What? I'm very curious where my entire fucking rant that I even allude to how big I am. Besides big, because suffering. We played it season base, each season they wiped the world? What? Wait, hang on. Wait. So, if you, okay, I see positives and negatives to this. I see positives because that's super nice, because that means that, say you collect all the chests in the entire area, and if they reset it by the season, that's nice. You get more, like, currency or more materials and stuff like that. But, at the same time, that also makes me think that they use that as an excuse to not give you enough to do. Because they're basically expecting you to wait for the next season, you know? You already no longer wipe the walls, but God, that's so weird.
Milestone
That's
reached.
crazy.
The transportation of resources can reach
actually
new heights
crazy.
of efficiency. With the Mark IV belts and lifts, the truck, but even more importantly, your effort.
Everything is well. Well, that's not kind of what I mean, Kitty. But I'm just saying, like,
should come easy to a
the
well-trained
one
pioneer
thing
such as you.
was like,
They are
okay, that lets you
obvious
recollect
improvement
currency and
over
stuff like
tractors
that.
concerning industrial
But
purposes.
even then,
Improvements
that
for personal
doesn't
use
feel
were not measured.
worth it. Your character, your base, and everything? That feels insane. That feels actually fucking crazy. And that is some, Call of Duty ass fucking bullshit, where every single season they reset your rank, I think, like, from 1,000 to, like... oh, that was only Modern Warfare 3, but it was, like, it resets your rank from 1,000 to, like, I think, 500? Or something like that, and it was just to basically give them a stupid ass, statistic to basically say that, like, oh, if you see someone that isn't up level 500 yet, they haven't put the time in, but if you see someone over 500, you can tell how much time they put into the game. And it's just like, God, I hate that. I hate that so much, because all that says is that if you get to level 999, and then the next day is the fucking season refresh, you're fucked. You're just fucked. Or if you're playing up until the strike of the clock, and you're at level 999, you have one game left, but the clock strikes, you're fucked. You just lost 499 levels. Like, fuck you. Go fuck yourself. I ain't fucking doing that shit. I'm so curious now, though, Kitty, now to look into Once Human. I've never given it a shot because of what the things I heard being like, like I said, it's got like a loop that's like considered to Destiny, but its story is also convoluted as shit. And it's just kind of like, that sounds neat, but does it though? Does it really sound neat though? You know? And at the end of the day, I kind of just ended up not giving enough of a shit to actually put the effort in to play that game or even download it. I'm pretty sure it's free to play, right? It is free to play? At least I'm pretty damn sure it is. But even considering it's free to play, it's just like, if I genuinely don't think I'm gonna, like, even care about this game, why should I even download it? I get that I could be a very thick and sexy waifu in a very tight fucking space uniform or something like that, but eh. I may appreciate when a game lets me be a sexy waifu, unlike what I am in real life, but, you know. What game was I talking about that I enjoyed that had thick operators? That you liked? I'm trying to think that you liked. I know I mentioned Stellar Blade has the MC being thick. I'm trying to remember if you played a game that had thick operators. I don't remember. No, you misheard. No, you misheard. Just talking about once human. No, I'm 80% sure I never said Nam at all. Oh, also it's because I never turned on the fucking awesome sync, dumb bitch. There you go. No, we're talking about once human. I'm actually gonna grab a second stack just for the sake of it. I think I'm gonna need it. We're like, I know it's very Destiny-esque, where it's like it's got gameplay more akin to Destiny, in essence of like the grind is very cyclical and there's no real brain power needed in a lot of cases like that, but the story is also convoluted as shit and the UI apparently is like very messy. All I know that is from the Skeletor videos. But other than that, I know that the other reason why people play that game is because of the operators, because, you know, sex sells no matter how much people want to argue otherwise. One day maybe I'll try it one day. I'll try it after I get back into Wuthering Waves. That's my fucking promise. If I ever get back into Wuthering Waves, I'll give Once Human a goddamn shot. Who knows? Maybe I'll put that as a goal, maybe, for shits and giggles. Make that a fucking sub-goal for no other reason than just to torture myself with.
Milestone reached. Avoid the embarrassment of placing liquids in your pockets only for them to spread across your suit. Package and unpackage them with the packaging.
Oh,
Packaging
damn, that's right. I forgot about that game. Really upsetting that turned out the way it did.
You can now
really
use the
upsetting.
fluid buffer.
I wonder if they ever did really fix the game at all. Or if they kind of just let it die out. I wouldn't be amazed if they kind of just let it die out, honestly, at the end, but like... Man, what a fucking disappointment, you know? I didn't play it, but from what you told me about it, like, it feels so weird that it had such a neat concept. The gameplay looked like it was pretty good. Only to find out that apparently it's very extraction shooter-esque. The PvPvE was nowhere near as, like, polished or as, like, effective as it should have been. And just, like, so many other, like, little things that were just, like, why would you do it this way? Like, why was this the way it was decided? Absolutely upsetting. I'm gonna go with... Let's go 50 and see if that'll be enough for me to work with here. It probably won't be if I'm being completely honest, but I'm hoping. I'm hoping 50 is enough. Now I can get the plastic and other stuff working perfectly fine. Let's see if that's enough. And then once I get this going, I think I'm going to set up the concrete to actually shoot up to start making reinforced beams, or encased industrial beams.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
No, don't you object to my fucking ideas. I know they're stupid, but shut up. But encased industrial beams, and then I can actually start focusing on making Mark IV beltings, so I don't have to craft everything at that on hand. And while those are crafting, I'll craft the fuel generators as well as the motors that I need Okay, so first things first, we need 4. Oops. 4. Oh, I'm still short! Ah! 2, 4, 6. Oh my god, I'm nope. Fuck that noise. Okay, that should be it. 4. 4. Son of a bitch! That needs it. There we go. Now it should be feeding out properly. There we go. Cool. You didn't backlog by any means, right? You were close to getting backlogged. There we go! Now this is gonna operate efficiently. Alright, so now that's working as it is. Let's just dump that out real quick. Okay, so we need another 200 rubber. I knew I needed the plastic for a reason. But actually, in this case, let me start making. Actually, okay. So here's what I need to do. Okay, so let me make a little list so I don't forget this. Set up encased beams, and then we have set up liquid biofuel, and then set up generator. Oh, wait, I can't do generators yet because it's petroleum power. Yeah. And then make motors. Yeah, I'll do that. Right, okay, cool. Just keep that on my mind because I know I'm going to forget it. I know I'm going to come back here and I'm going to say, like, oh, wait, I don't have the fucking generators yet. But no, I know for a fact I'm going to forget it. I know I'm that stupid. Also, every time I load in, the monsters respawn. Is that a new thing? Or is that just an experimental issue? That might be an experimental issue. I could have sworn that, aliens don't respawn. Unless there's a major patch update. Unless it's an advanced setting, maybe now? I mean, at least it makes collecting DNA points a lot easier in that case, but interesting. It feels so funny to just see this mess all up out there. Also, I know I am still underproducing in terms of steel. I could technically kick it up a notch, but I'm not going to just yet. I'm currently making 30 steel beams by the minute. How much do I need for encased industrial beams? 30 by the minute. Actually, 15. Oh. Really? Oh, yeah, because there's 2 of them. Okay, yeah, so it's 30 with 60 concrete. That's super easy. Okay, cool. This is actually super easy to set up. Since I could just do the concrete, just shoot it up again. And it'll need to be a Mark 1, so that'll be super fucking easy. Okay. Alright, so this case right here. I would need to build out probably past that second one. I kind of wish there was a way to send the elevator back down without you inside of it, because I don't believe there is a way to do that. I believe once you press the button, I think you kind of just like are fucked. Yeah, see, like you're kind of screwed. I'm gonna try it. Oh no, there's no way to do it from back here, because back here you're gonna have to be inside the elevator. So yeah, there's no real way to do it. Yeek, sad. Oh well. You dumb bitch. Why do I keep forgetting I can do this? I don't know why I keep forgetting I can do that. It unironically helps a lot. But that's correct. Okay, but in this case, what I'm gonna do... I'm gonna ignore
Did I break
Vegeta's
your
fucking
concentration?
rage quitting. You son of a bitch. Oh, right, that actually... That unironically just reminded me of the idea that I had. I had an idea to, possibly let people submit, concentration check things, except give them a time limit on the sound effect for obvious reasons, because they had to be within a certain degree of time. But also, find a different, like, criteria for it. But the problem is going to be is that I kind of wanted to do that because I wanted to be random. Like, I would not know what was coming up next because it was somebody else's, like, audio clip, which is actually just a blurb, but, like, my stupid for channel points instead of, for money, which is kind of the reason why I like, concentration check versus blurb, because blurb costs you 25 cents to do versus, obviously concentration check is just for fucking free. But the thing that occurred to me is that I can't really do that because, number one, I have to vet the sound bites coming in. So obviously, right then and there, I would already know what the hell's coming at me. Like, I won't know in the moment what's coming at me, but I'll know exactly like that. Okay, this sound bite exists. I just have to not to think about that sound bite existing. You know. And then plus also that is, it, like, I can only imagine the amount of chaos and issues that'll come from that in general too, so it just, the moment I thought about it, the moment I was just like, that's stupid. I don't know why, I don't know why I thought that would even be a remotely good idea. The concept is okay, but the actual idea itself is idiotic. I can't think you're like a coal node, but I know you're not. You're just a fucking rock. Let's see, can I actually send it up without... Oh, you can! Oh, neat. Oh, and it does actually have to go all the way, too. Okay. But that's assuming that it's in the corner with the actual thing inside. Also, that is very finicky on top of that, too. I wonder if it actually will come back or if I have to click it. Oh, it has to be green. Oh, okay. Neat.
Thank you for exposing yourself to the soothing ambiance of a fixit elevator today. I hope you feel refreshed.
I want to know who the fuck came up with elevator. Because you know without a fucking doubt that person thinks they're the smartest motherfucker on the planet. And to be fair, they absolutely deserve like an actual like pat on the back to be like, alright, you know what? That makes so much sense. That is actually really good. This one. Right there. There we go. I already have you set to overflow, right? Nope. Overflow to the left. That way it'll only make beams when it is done. Like it'll focus on building. Actually, no, yeah, no. Focus on that before anything. And I do have pipes to focus because then when pipes are done, it'll make beams, and then when it does beams, it'll make industrial beams, and it'll be easy to work with there. I'm so glad today came with a lot of progress, though. Getting that oil setup was so major. Okay. Alright, so yeah, you are... Oh, you're set to beans first and then pipes. But let's do the other way around. Yeah, pipes first, because obviously we don't use pipes anywhere as much. Also, it fills up pipes way faster in comparison to beans. And then beans... I'm actually going to have to move you over real quick. Because I need a spark splitter here. Ooh. That's fine. I'm okay with having beans on me. Which then I'll have a spark splitter kind of spit out. Right. Do that way, actually. Yeah, we'll do that way. And that way we can also go right over here. Bitch. You fucking bitch! Right there. Okay. Cool. So feed that line along. And we go ahead and grab my blueprints. Actually, that's okay. Yeah, actually, I know, we'll push it back. We'll push it back some. That way I can put a container on the back here instead. Ooh. Alright. And then you. Over here. Please. Oh, it's one lower. Oh, my bad. Which means that I can actually do this then in this case. I see the problem now. Okay, I see the problem now. I am understanding the problem. Oh, dumbass. Simple. Actually, more simpler than I think it is. Yeah. I think that's... There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh. There we go. That one. And in this case... Line was right here. Why are you slightly off? What the hell happened? What the fuck? What was that? It is slightly off. Why is it slightly off? What the fuck? Why the hell are you slightly off? Okay. Confusion? Like, extreme confusion? But okay, I guess? That was very weird. There we go. Answers this one. We just grab next onto there. There we go. Cool. In case industrial beams is now set up and ready to go. Cool. So once the pipes are done refilling there, it will be able to feed into here and let that go. Alright, so let me just slap that in there just for the sake of it to like start doing something. Okay, so I can put the rubber, I can put that, I can start setting up motors, or I can do liquid biofuel. So I'm just gonna do liquid biofuel. Oops, I timed it a little too short. Also, I can get rid of those markers. Yep. Okay, so I literally need one packager. I know that for a fact, that all I need is one singular packager for liquid biomass for plastic. Let me production, one packager. Oh, cool, steel beams, great. Isn't that fantastic? I need steel beams instantly. Fuck! I believe I also need just Mark II. I believe it only cost me 120 plastic, or it's 60 only, I forget. But it doesn't cost much. It does not cost much at all. Is the reason why I took the ramp instead of the elevator? No. I'm just stupid. That is the singular reason as to why. Oh, I didn't actually have it spit out directionally yet. Oh, my bad. Yeah, just get it out of the fucking way. Okay, so both concrete, piping, everything's gonna take a little while before casing beams start working, so let me go set up my liquid biofuel. We'll go from there. Still have enough for here, right? Yeah, fine. No box, no nothing. Okay. Oh, right. Actually, I need solid biofuel as well as liquid biofuel. I need motors and in case industrial beams! Fuck in me! God damn it. Alright, well, let's make the motors right now. No, I can't. I need 40. I think it's ready. Yeah, I have enough rotors, okay. Oh, cool, I need more pipes too. Oh, the compounding problem of why I haven't been crafting in case industrial beams already. Also, technically need more in case industrial beams to craft the, or to make the lifts all, or the belting all at pace with the overclocking. Put that. Also, I'm low on wire too. I didn't realize that either. I just kind of wonder if I should time myself to see if this is faster or if the ramp is faster. I'm 80% sure this is faster by a decent margin, but I don't want to say it's by that much either. I'd probably say it's by like maybe 10 seconds. But that 10 seconds obviously saves a lot of time at the end of the day. 10 seconds overlapping every single time. Easily enough. Okay, if only there was a way to actually send it back down. From the top. But, oh well, the fact we have elevators at all is already a fucking gift and a half. Am I mixed with concrete because my chest is making you hard? Alright, listen. When it comes to how dense they are, they may be just as heavy, but that don't mean they're hard, alright? Also, if they were made of concrete, then my boobs would be hard, you son of a bitch, not your cock, alright? Alright? Really funny attempt though. Epic, that's just really fucking funny. I'm trying to think, how would you make that joke work? Like, actually, now I'm trying to think of, like, how would you make a joke about my boobs making you hard because of a special substance? The only thing I can think about is... Oh, it'd be for the boobs more than anything. Like... No, I'm trying to think, like, this is what I mean. I have no riz whatsoever. Like, I know this, I'm trying to make a pickup line for a girl right now, but, like... I have no idea. Because, essentially speaking, and I'll just say what it is, for anyone who doesn't know what thallium is, that was my idea about, like, because thallium is a metal that hardens or cools very quickly, but also, if you literally just body heat, is able to melt thallium. So my thought was, like, if boobs were made of thallium, you'd be able to melt they'd melt at your touch. Or like she'd melt at your touch? Something like that? I don't know. I have to flex them. Fuck no. I don't... Listen, just because I have a lot of weight on my chest is not gonna have pecs, okay? Alright? I ain't got that level of muscle control, unfortunately. Mostly because I just don't have that built in me at all. That'd be so cute. I forgot to look that up at all. Maybe I'll look it up today or tomorrow. Probably not tomorrow though, because I'm on vacation. I hate that I reminded myself about it. Would be better for the person melting to say the thallium joke. What? What? Fuck, now! Fuck! God damn it, that is a good one! No! Damn it, that is a good one. That is a really fucking good one. See, this is what I mean. I have zero riz in me, alright? I have zero fucking riz in me, okay? Like, imagine saying that to a science nerd. Imagine them, like, feeling me up and everything, and, like, I say that to a science nerd. I can only imagine how quickly they would pin me to the wall. God, that'd be sad. Ah, damn it. Okay, so I was kind of right on, like, it'd be the girl side, like, doing the thallium joke, but that was not the direction I thought of it. God fucking damn it. Damn it. Ah. Fuck, I feel so stupid now. I had the idea was in my head, but I can't fucking... I have no risk. I have zero fucking risk, like, at all. I have no fucking way to seduce anybody besides, like, unzipping, you know? That is my one and only strategy is unzipping. That is the entirety of my flirtation guidebook. It's one page, and it just says, take off the sweater. That's it. Okay, so in this case scenario, yeah, I guess I'll just do the exact same thing, just overflow on the right side. And then we put in a Packager? Hey, you're a dumb fucking... You're such an idiotic bitch. You're such a fucking idiot bitch. I am so fucking dumb. It's a dual constructors. It is dual constructors that make empty containers. Wait. 30, 60. Oh yeah, that's why I only need 60. Right, because then I need three. Three packagers is what I need. Blood is red. Cyanosis is blue. I get tachycardia. Okay, that was pretty fucking good. Alright, that was pretty good. That was pretty goddamn good. Fucking, oh my god, epic. Fuck. Okay, fucking, what was I doing? Oh yeah, so I need to, first things first, I need to lay, actually no, I'll start backwards. I actually will start backwards, just to make this work a little bit. Okay, so this is where the packaging comes in. You're also a science nerd. Listen, I'm a science bitch, alright? There's a difference. Okay, but yeah, we go this way. Then we turn you around, because I need you to send out this manner. Yeah, and then this is going to go into packagers. Actually, let me lay that down then in that case. Let me... Glitter? Oh, then I need 3 packagers, you dumb whore! I have enough, but I need 3 packagers. Yeah. Yeah, I need 3. You dumb bitch. I like how I remember that right now as I was putting them down. I'm like, wait a second, don't I usually put 3? Yes, I do put 3, you dumbass fucking slut, because you put 3 down! R2. Just let it backlog with that going on. Meanwhile, I need to put... I believe this is enough? I believe that is enough height to sustain this. Yeah. Fuck it, I'll noodle. There we go. Which then we delete this, this. Okay, and then we put the liquid biofuel over here. Problem is that I need at least 4. Actually, go over here. I need at least 4 for the biomass building. There. Okay. Now, the only kind of struggle here is the fact that I'm gonna have to do this. This works, right? It does work. Okay, cool. It does. What, I need 120, right? 180, so actually needs to be a Mark 3. Yikes. If I do this... Oh, but then it intersects with that fucking belt line. Ew. Ew! Ah, fuck it. At this point, I'm just trying to make this work altogether. Okay. And... Oh, I also need water, don't I? Yeah, I do need one fucking water. Which I can put right there. I don't have enough. You dumb fucking... What? Let's put some of this stuff in though. Let's put my leaves. My wood. Goes my nighttime fun time. That. Let's dump out the fuel that I felt like was getting full. That I was correct. Also, there's gonna be a shit ton of fix-it coupons because of the sinking plastic. Which is good, because around this time is when I'm gonna need ladders, I'm gonna need the conveyor bolts, I'm gonna need a bunch of little things to work with. Make it super nice. Well, I finished today, finishing the oil production and basically being all set with that. I think that I'm going to consider that a fucking win. I'll grab some of the solid biomass on my way back. Also, because then once I have that set up, I can then start working on other things as well. I can also start on like tearing down all this crap. Also, I like I was actually almost full on rotors. I'll be fine on rotors for a very, 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 very long time now. Actually, technically what I should have done is I should have... Actually, yeah, that's something I should have done instead of the way I did it just now. Oh well. I was gonna use the fuel that I have in the buffers to automatically, like, just straight up just fill in the pipeline that I have. I'm gonna be making with all of the fuel generators, and basically use that to instantly fill it up to its cap, so that, like I said, you want the line to be full. Like, regardless of anything, you want it to be full. Oh yeah, do I actually need some fuel for one of the things? I guess I could just slap another packager down real quick and just have that work. Oh yeah, you guys aren't actually packaging anything because you don't know what to package yet. Okay. So I'm actually gonna take those in, which is fine. Fucking for real, I can't believe I... Okay, but in this case... Let's go curve. I feel like curved pipe looks a lot nicer than like a straight pipe. There we go. Hey, guess we didn't grab any of the fucking, solid biomass, or solid biofuel. Hmm. Your power connection is not there. Okay. Right there. Right there. Beautiful. Okay, everything is now in operation. So I now have a liquid biomass, a liquid biofuel. Well, almost. Almost. There. Let me go get plates. I'm gonna go with that solid biomass. And also CS2. How much fuel? I think I'll need a stack of fuel. Like literally a singular stack of fuel for the what's it called? The turbo fuel, I believe. What's the big turbo fuel again? It's nitric acid, right? And then after nitric acid, which makes turbo fuel, you then combine it with compact fuel. Is that what it is? Which then provides power fucking galore. I'll need to put down the measurements again, but I know I have a little thing that tells me the efficacy of all of the jetpack fuels. Just because I knew I was going to ask that question again. It's in miscellaneous. Or it's in factory, miscellaneous. Yeah, jetpack fuel efficiency. Okay, so you get 3 meters per second, 4.6, 16.6. Yeah, turbo fuel is super good, but it like just, ugh. 4.6. I guess, yeah, rocket fuel, I guess, would technically be the only one that's really all that useful, specifically due to that factor that, it both is longer than even standard fuel, but goes way faster, way better. But even then, that's 7-second short duration, so meager comparison to the efficacy of liquid biofuel. Liquid biofuel efficacy is just so fucking good. It's unironically literally just as good as standard fuel, which is kind of funny. I do reaction content. We'll watch a funny video about Switch 2. I don't really do reaction content. Number one, because my reactions suck ass. And number two, because, I just don't like it. Like Nam said, reaction content is so cheap. It's so fucking cheap. It's literally mooching off of already established content. Like, there is a difference between filming a reaction to someone posting something, as in like if you post like a hate video or something, and then you're like there to debunk it, or you're there to like talk about the things that they said or something like that. That's one thing, versus you just reacting to a video is you just watching a person's video, profiting off of that person's video, and just adding very little context to it, you know? That's kind of where my like cut of reaction content kind of just sucks. Is where like, if you're not adding something to the conversation, what is the point? Like, why? All you're doing is you're mooching off of an already popular video for yourself, and it feels meh. Hard meh. Yeah, essentially liquid biofuel is just the best option. So, we'll go with that. Before I forget! Before I fucking forget. Oh, actually I need plates first real quick. well, the past week for obvious reasons. That's something I'll try on Tuesday. Tuesday I ate pretty fucking well because I did eat my joyously delicious meat. You know something I just realized I'm a fucking idiot for? I should just put the goddamn rubber and plastic in. Oh wait, no, I can't because I need the packager, right? I need a packager for the fuel. I didn't even check into for that either. What happens when I distract myself or have other things distract me? Alright, how much running? I think I just need 100 fuel. I believe just one stack. I can unironically just make one packager and just leave it at that. Half a stack. I only need 50. Even then. Cool. Alright. What I will do super quickly is I will get that stack. Because unironically, it is literally the only thing that I need. I do not think anything else ever asks for fuel. I'll set that up. I'll plant in the 50 containers that I need, and then I'll just delete it. Just not give a fuck. I have zero use for the fuel, since I'm just gonna use biofuel anyways. Look at biofuel just being so absolutely efficient for 13 solid seconds of flight is insane. So good though. Let me... Oh, well, first off. Okay, nothing's going on there right now. I'm just put it... right there. Part 2, because it's going to come out 125 a minute. Yep, cool. Okay, so that's ready to go. Here, one stack. Cool. Alrighty, and in this case, let me put a singular... Actually, are you full? No, you shouldn't be full. No, you're full. One singular packager, please. I need beams again! God fucking damn it. One singular packager. I'm gonna grab... stack there. Alright, for now, liquid biofuel is gonna be crafting, and that's all that I really need. In the meantime, let me head back up to see if the encased initial beams have even started yet. They probably haven't, I'll be honest, because it takes a very long time for those steel beams to actually produce. It might be worthwhile actually upgrading my my steel layout then. Even though it's gonna put a minor pause on the industrial frames. But, I can set that up again anytime that I really want to, as long as I'm making steel. Plus, also, technically, if I actually do set that up to turn off faster, I would need to do that because of the factor of, I need industrial beams anyways to increase the belt speed, anyhow. Yeah, it's probably worth upgrading my steel then in that case. So I guess we'll, after checking this, I can go about upgrade my steel production, doubling it literally. God, elevator's so nice.
Oh, I've got a joke for you. Knock knock. Then you say, who's there? It's me, Elevata. And then you ask, Elevata who? No, I elevate you.
Whoever wrote that, I'll get on my knees for you, so I can headbutt you right in the fucking dick. Oh, that was painful, but that was good. That was good. came for beams. I didn't grab fucking beams you come for. Okay. Why are you technically not operating at full power? Because you are showing me that you're not actually operating at full power. You are withholding. You're short on iron ore. How are you short on iron ore? Oh, center is overflow. Oh, no. Well, any should be there, and overflow is there. And this should be the exact same thing. Any overflow. There you go. Okay, there you go. Focus up. Focus up on the beams. We need to focus up on steel. Fix that in a moment here after a little bit, but we'll be fine. Alright, let me grab the rest of the biofuel, and I'll slap it over. Yeah. I wasn't 100% if I could just delete it, but yeah, good. God, I need 200 stators. I don't know, we might finish with crafting those. Yeah, so maybe it is worth upgrading steel first. Oops. Upgrade steel production. I still don't know why the notes are now compacted like that. I feel like that's a little bit of a glitch going on. But oh well. As long as it works. Okay, let's go ahead. You're filling up. Slowly but surely. Packager. Other way around. Right there. Fuel, put that in there. Oh, wait, but now this has to go higher. We won't do that. Actually, then in that case, let me make this a lot simpler then. Packager. Then I'll go here. Change back to fuel. Put that in there. There. And just connect your shit to power right now. Cool. There you go. Awesome. Alright, so once that's done, that'll be super easy. I can use that for turbo fuel. I'll just keep that for myself. In the meantime, though, let me slap on in the rest of the biofuel. I'll keep one stack on me forever. Meanwhile, one stack for me. Change the preferred fuel to packaged liquid biofuel, and we're good! Finally! Oh my god, being able to just float forever now is so nice. Oh, the height! Absolutely amazing. The moment that you can go to liquid biofuel, fucking change to liquid biofuel. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Alright, so now I just gotta upgrade my steel production, literally double it, and then we'll be set. Hopefully with that alone, we'll be able to work with a lot more things here. So first I'm gonna pause the production so that I can just kind of filter through as clean as possible. And then I'll build the stuff that I need to build. And that is why liquid biofuel is just so fucking good. Oh, wait. Dumbass bitch. It's actually literally just how to test this. See how long it takes me. I'm like 80% sure it's way faster to go the elevator, but let's see. Okay, so let's go ahead and try and get it. Oop. So I can make that at all in time. Obviously, the door open. If the door's already open by the time I get there, it's faster than me. Which I'm, again, 80% sure that is more than faster enough. Faster than me. What? Mess up? Yep, door's already open. Yep. So yeah, that is easily faster. I don't know if waiting for it will be faster or not, but yeah, it's fine. Okay, so in this case scenario, let's go ahead and cut off my intakes here. So we're gonna focus up on killing the center output and killing the center output. Weirdly enough. Alright, so both of those now gonna get cut off. So soon enough they'll run out of stuff. But in this case, just so I can have my ideas here, it's gonna have 240s. Oh, I never made them for this one? Oh, that sucks. Alright, so I need singular 240. Yes, because that's what I'm working with right now. Wow, that's crazy. I didn't actually make it for the other one. Another 240. Another 240. So that point I'm making 60 steel beams per minute. Then I can do this for 120 concrete, yes. So in this case then, what I can do, delete that real quick. Start converting everything over. And grab reinforced plates, both for the build and just in general. And I'm gonna have to make modular frames anyways, but I'll delete the other one first before I do this, for that sake. Okay. I didn't press the elevator again, because I'm stupid as shit. I really should time it on both ends to see if it's faster for me to call the elevator, run up there, and just let the elevator stay down here, or if it's actually faster for me to stay down here and then just ride the elevator back up. These are the kinds of questions that I ask. My hair is not being friendly today. Alright, well that's happening. Cool. Okay. Mark your belt clip. There's literally nothing else to do with the Mark II belt. Just super goddamn nice. I forget how much I'm making right now. I'm pretty sure it's more than 120. I don't remember actually now that I think about it. How much concrete I'm actually making right now. Okay, hang on. I'm making 240. That is 4 and 8? I don't think that's enough, actually, now that I think about it. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm making 120 on the dot. Oh my god, am I actually? It's 240, 120. Am I actually making on the dot exactly how much I need? If that's the case, that is amazing. So this needs to be, yeah, 240, 360, yeah, essentially you have to have 360. Oh yeah, because you're all pures, right? Yeah, 120. 120. Oh wow, I think I am. Are these all three pures? God, is everything pure in this biome? I don't think I've seen a single thing that isn't pure, except for fucking sulfur. Oh my god, they are all pure, so let's go. Oh yeah. This biome is great. I don't know why I've really never used this biome that much. Okay, let's just start deleting stuff. Obviously, this kind of stuff we're gonna have to move on over. I don't have the fucking rods, you dumb bitch. Okay, that filled with a lot of piping. Okay. Right, I keep forgetting for some reason the lifts are always broken. I definitely think that's a blueprint problem, not a me problem, but we'll see. Okay, with that being said though, let's put the steel down, which I don't have enough modular frames. Fuck me. Let's grab everything while we're down here again. Have to somehow remember. Gotta somehow remind me. Every goddamn time. Call the goddamn elevator down. Got already done with the rods, which means that should be starting. It's already done with screws too? Whoa! I knew this production was efficient, but I didn't think it was that efficient. Holy shit! I mean, obviously now it's all feeding through now even more, but wow, that means that I'm almost about to just start making rotors just naturally. Holy fuck. I have enough. More than enough. That's wild to me. That is so wild to me, actually, though. That I actually somehow legitimately have spent enough time that it's already filled up on rods, plates, and screws. That's gonna be a little annoying to transfer everything over, though, because now if I ever need to remove any... Doggo in the background is terrified of my boobies. My massive bahonkers. Oh yeah, to this day I still love Tiny Tina in Borderlands 2, where she talks about her massive badonkadonks.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
No, you just affirmed that Tina does in fact have massive badonkadonks. And totally wasn't something I loosely called my boobs for a little while. Ma'am, she has massive badonkadonks. Don't you fucking dare besmirch Tina's badonkadonks, okay? She enacts great destruction with her badonkadonks. So would I if I actually bothered to, be confident about them. She's willing to flaunt her badonkadonks. I can't do shit with mine, alright? Can't smash watermelons. I can't do... Look, I can't... they're worthless. Mine are just worthless. Okay, let's put it up close. Yeah. Threes. Alright, let me see if you are actually broken or not. Are you broken like the other ones were too? Oh, right. Now you're to the right. None, any, to the right. There you go. Mine are sexy and bouncy. Truth, but also that proves my point. Okay, also, ore is not going in at all, which feels so weird. How about coal? Is coal at least going in? No, nothing is going in. Ah, that feels so dumb. Are you gonna stop? Yeah, literally everything stopped. Yeah, so that's definitely that's a blueprint problem. That is not a that has got to be something to do with the blueprints that's going on. So I'm pretty damn sure they talked about it and they said they're gonna get it fixed. But that feels crazy. I'm an idiot. I'm such a fucking idiot. Nope, it's not a blueprint problem. It's not a blueprint problem. Hey, guess what needs to fucking have you powered on to consume resources? Yeah, machinery. I'm so fucking dumb. I am so unbearably fucking dumb. I'm gonna forget literally one of the fundamental things of this game is that things need power to take an input. I'll be honest, I don't know why that is the case, but whatever, that is the case. I have to deal with it. Okay. Where is the power connection to this one? Okay. This one is working. This one's iron ore still isn't working. Oh, there it is. Okay, there we go. Are you all working? Hey, they are! Okay, so this one for some reason is functioning versus the other ones. I don't know why. Also, to be fair, Epic, I would very much prefer Tina's Binoculars. At least then I could actually do some real damage. Even if it would be only a one-time shot. Put the iron there. Cool. Alright, so that's now raring to go. The fact it's not center disturbs me, but what the fuck ever. R3s. Okay, and then we need the... Let's put the pipes on the left this time, for the sake of, you know, actually trying to keep some form of organization here. Right there. And then just for the sake of cleanliness and fairness, put that there. Right. Put Annie to the left, and then to the right, the center, and to the right is overflow. Okay. Alright, and in this case, there, the jiggles, and there, boop, boop, R3, okay, alright, that's ready to go. And then we put the beams on the right. Come on. Thank you. There we go. Nope, I need you to rotate. Thank you. Down. I'll move you up just a little bit, because I think that straight is not going to work properly. There we go. Connected and ready to go. forward is Annie. To the right is Overflow. Teams. All in here. These all there. Cool. And then this. I don't know why I deleted this one. This one. Oh, wait, it's because I'm going to remove this one, right? Yeah, I still have to remove this one. Then we do the exact same concept where I instead do case natural beams. Once again, let's push it way in the back so that I can place a container in front. Mark 2 right there. Which I believe that is the correct placement. There. This is where I'm gonna have to do this. Just so that I can do that. And then I can do that. Beautiful. Thank you. See ya. Yay! Alright, so piping is eventually going to fill up. Let me actually convert this right now over directly to Annie and an overflow on piping because we really need in case industrial beams for the current moment. And yeah, that should be pretty damn good. Be fine. I'm actually gonna do this way as well. Make Annie, oops, Annie, and then overflow. And then of course just, I should only be 60, right? Because it's 520, yeah, 20 by the minute. That's fine. Once that actually gets started, I'll be able to get 20 by the minute. But until then, that is gonna take a while. Cool. Alright, let me dump in my rubber plastic and let's start making motors. Also, by now, the 50 fuel should be done with. So hopefully I can go pick that up for turbo fuel in the future. Let me go ahead and just have the 100 motors ready to go, which was 800 stators. I have 0 stators on me right now at all. Literally none. Yep, cool. So, all I need is a wire. Let's go grab the fuel. If the fuel's packaging is done, which I'm almost 180% sure that it is, then we can just delete all that shit, dump the line again, and then we come back, and we should be good for a while. Very long while. And hopefully by the time that we finish the motors, not only will we probably be done for tonight, but also, then at that point, I'm hoping to have the AKs and beams already in production. It would also be nice. I'll probably come back to this on Saturday, and then I'll spend whatever time of the weekend that I have to try and look up Pokemon ROM Hack and see if we can start that up next week. And then I'll keep going with Satisfactory. We'll just keep up with the chill in Satisfactory. I think it's nice so far. I think it's very nice for the moment. We're still making fuel, which means that these aren't full yet, but they are very close, which is fine. Then let me grab a plastic, put plastic in. Rubber, put back. That's all I need. We grab rotors, we grab wire, and we're good to go. Let's sit there and craft. And then I can talk about how I'm excited for Monster Hunter because number one, we finally got the Dragon Seal Scarf, which is nice. I kind of wish it was better than a Fog or Anjanath. Not even tempered, it's just a basic ass fucking Fog or Anjanath, but whatever. At least we got the Dragon Scarf finally that they teased us for literally 2 months now. But also, we got actual details on the Street Fighter 6 collab, and I'll say it, as much as I wasn't excited before, I think Capcom fully knew that because we got a collab in World and in Rise, I feel like they knew for a fact they had to go all out on the Wilds collab. And boy, oh fucking boy, did they actually fucking deliver for the Wilds collab, because holy shit, it actually looks really fucking cool. It's sad that we still only get the singular Akuma skin, which is just male-oriented, which sucks ass. Akuma was gonna be Akuma. It was gonna be a Street Fighter character. Let's not kid around. It's gonna be a Street Fighter character. And again, the fact that it's only a male character that gets an outfit is kind of bleh. However, what is fucking amazing is that you get the Akuma skin. I should really collect this stuff while I'm at it. You not only just get the Akuma skin, but on top of getting the Akuma skin, he has actual combat? Like, as far as the way they worded it, it sounds like you're gonna get gestures with the armor unlocked, or with the armor equipped, and those gestures are like actual fucking attacks. Like, you actually can full-on damage the monster. Now, I will preface this. That isn't something new. This actually was a thing that happened before in World, where some gestures actually do have hitboxes, which is kind of funny, which means that you could actually kill monsters using certain gestures. However, they have gone on fucking record. Not only did we see in the video that you could break monster parts, you can stun a monster, aka KO them, and they said themselves that the amount of damage and power that the emotes, gestures, and moves that you get with the Akuma armor is dictated by your equipped weapon, which means that if they got the calculations correctly, which I mostly trust Capcom to get the devs of Monster Hunter in general, not Capcom specifically, but the devs themselves, normally get the numbers right. That means that probably speed running with the fucking Akuma armor is just equipping the strongest raw fucking greatsword you could possibly get, which is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Obviously, there's not kid around here. The Akuma armor and its moveset, attack set, whatever, is not actually gonna be meta. It's gonna be joking. It's gonna be decent. It's gonna be joking though. But the really crazy part about it too, which is again why it makes me so excited, beyond the fact that this is like an actual fucking combat style essentially in an armor, which is so fucking weird. But if you equip the entire armor and the layered armor, I believe, so you have to have both of them on, you get access to like a special bar that apparently everybody's saying is like a counter bar in Street Fighter 6, which literally can let you offset attacks. And it's like, holy shit, what the fuck are you doing? The answer is they're fucking cooking. And they cook so goddamn well. That is a well done steak, and I love it. I can't wait to shove it down my fucking throat. However, the one thing I will say that it annoys the shit out of me, though, is the fact that we got the info on the Street Fighter stuff, okay? That's fine. That's perfectly fine. However, they also gave us a new graphic that says that, yes, the balance adjustments are coming in. More things are coming in on the 28th, which is when the Street Fighter collab goes out. And they didn't reveal any of that fucking info. They said that the balance adjustments are coming. Give me my fucking hammer buffs. You know you owe me hammer buffs. But they haven't detailed it yet. I haven't done yet. And Motherfuckers! Motherfuckers! I want it so fucking badly! Ah! I'm so excited though. I'm so fucking excited! Ah! They're probably gonna release the patch notes either on Saturday morning or Monday morning, to be completely honest. I don't expect them to release anything tomorrow, only because obviously we have the Street Fighter collab. They're probably gonna talk on more info on the Street Fighter collab probably tomorrow. But if they actually do reveal info, they need to give us either some info on what the balance patch is, aka give my fucking hammer buffs, or they actually have to just release the patch notes themselves and let us fucking work with it. However, I will say this, I would not be amazed if the patch notes are going to be stupidly fucking vague like they have been in the past, which I feel is so weird for how good of a game Monster Hunter in general is. Half the time, the patch notes are like ultra fucking vague. Like all they say is adjust monster patterns. Like that's essentially what they'll say. Like it doesn't make any fucking tell us what exactly got adjusted. Like please. The same thing with they just say adjust skill descriptions. Okay, which skills got updated descriptions? And then same with when Title Update 1 came out, there was zero mention whatsoever about the maximum might update, where it now goes from just if you lose stamina for a grand total of 2 seconds. So say that you lost stamina, you recovered it, you lost stamina for 1 second, recovered it, then you lost another second of stamina. When you hit that 2 second of accumulated stamina loss, it deactivates maximum might for 2 seconds. If you spend it for even more than that, so say you spend it for 1 second and then you spend it for 3 seconds, you've now allotted 4 total seconds worth of time to losing stamina. Which means once you hit max stamina, it takes 4 seconds for maximum might to reactivate. Yeah, it was ass. It was annoying. There was a reason people really weren't running maximum might at the beginning of the game. But then Tunnel Day 1 came out, and because people were curious, people wanted to try, I'm guessing they either saw it in the code, or people were just testing it. But now, it's if you lose stamina for a grand total in a single setting of 2 seconds, you will lose maximum might for 2 seconds. Or up until you fully recharge for 2 seconds. Which is amazing. Like I've shown with Hammer, that makes a world of a difference for Hammer. Because in 1.5 seconds, we can charge up Mighty Charge Slam. Which means we don't lose maximum might. And even if we do charge up for just that little bit more time, we recover our stamina very quickly. We're only down by give or take 3 seconds worth of maximum might. It is a major buff to the skill. Just because they changed the criteria on how maximum might does and doesn't work. Not in the patch notes. Not mentioned any fucking where. If it wasn't for the player base discovering this, we would not know. We would have zero info on that. And I don't know why. I don't know why Capcom decided, or the devs, whatever, they decided to just make maximum might better. It's not even a fix. It's not an update. It's literally a buff. It's unironically a buff to the skill, and they just didn't say a goddamn word about it. There was no mention. First off, there was zero mentions that they were going to buff any skills whatsoever during Total Update 1. They still did. I think 2 other skills also got adjusted. I think Flare and one other one got an update onto its attack equations, I think. Something like that. I can't remember exactly. But there were I think 4 skills in total that got affected by Total Update 1. Zero info on the fucking patch notes. Zero. And it's just why? This is actual useful information. Why are you just not talking about this? Why? What's the play here? It's one thing if you're secretly patching out a bug that you don't want people to know about for whatever reason. or to like fix a mistake that you made that again you don't want people to know about. But if this is like actually genuinely updating and or buffing a skill, why the fuck aren't you mentioning it? Why are you leaving it to the community to find out that, hey, this skill actually is better now? And well, again, technically speaking, people found it out on day one. But that was only because Maximum Might is, I think, a key skill on Insect Leaf, I believe? I don't remember what's the weapon that people were saying, like, oh yeah, Maximum Might is like meta. But those weapons, I think Charge Blade. I think it's Charge Blade. But if they were using Maximum Might from the very beginning, and people just wrote off Maximum Might altogether, like I would have with Hammer, we would never know. We would never fucking know. And it feels insane. It feels so fucking insane to say that. Also, I was kind of right. When we finish the motors, we'll be done for tonight. And then on Saturday, I might... Well, no, I won't have time to play tomorrow. Or at least I don't think I will. I doubt that I will. Probably just going to come back on Saturday and work on fuel power? Fuel generators? And... then we'll unlock trains, so I can start working with trains, and that'll mean that I can actually start making sky factories and mega factories. Hell yeah. Not like Minecraft Sky Factory, even though, God, reminding myself about Minecraft Sky Factory. It's been so long since I played Sky Factory, but I remember having so much fun with Sky Factory. Being Minecraft, but like, the hardest of cores, like, feels so cool. I do remember though that starting Sky Factory is a little daunting because of the absolute route of options that you can go with. You can go the machine route, you can go the interdimensional route. I mean, it is slow. It is slow now, but that is true. But what I was trying to go for is that like once you like get like your basic setup going, you have to start like thinking about if you're gonna go the farm route, the garden route, dimensional route, technology route. Like there's so many like different ways to get better equipment, better drops, better materials, all this kind of crap that's just like fuck, like where do you start? Where the hell do you start? If I remember correctly, I started with gardening for Essence originally, but obviously if anybody's played Sky Factory, you know that gardening for essences only goes so far. And then I eventually transferred over to technology because I like the idea of technology. And then I transferred over to forging. God, that's right, forging is a thing. And then I jumped into interdimensional because, God, I was not gonna do farming. I didn't want to farm sim. I already didn't like doing chores. The chores simulator known as Animal Crossing. That was the word. Animal Crossing. But, yeah, so. I miss Sky Factory. I do. But you're not wrong, now. I think that's probably, like, one of the biggest reasons why I don't just jump back into another Sky Factory world. It's just the fact of, like, I remember where I was. Everything was automated. I had computers. I had a wireless, like, inventory connection. I could craft anywhere that I fucking wanted because I had, like, the wireless crafting or whatever at that point. And then being like, alright, now go back to the very beginning. It's the exact same thing with Satisfactory here, where it's like, I have not used dimensional depots really at all here, but at the same time, I know for a fact that I can't rely on dimensional depots until after I've built a lot of things. I love dimensional depots. Dimensional depots are absolutely fucking amazing, but like, I need to set up at least computers before I can like start working on dimensional depots. Because either way, you need computers and Mercer Spears and Silver Sleuths to upgrade your dimensional depot stuff anyway, so once you get to computers, which is actually technically now, it's at oil, it's right here, is when I can actually start diving hard into dimensional depot stuff. So maybe I'll start that on either Tuesday or, yeah, probably Tuesday, because I highly doubt I'm going to have everything set up and ready to go to work with dimensional depots by Saturday. Definitely not. I'll probably get a lot of production, like, heavily going come Saturday, but I'm pretty sure I will be very much still in the throes of finishing up my first Gigafactory or just trying to set up a computer layout of some kind. I feel so stupid. It just occurred to me why the trains are the way they are. I feel so fucking stupid. That is so goddamn smart. I'm so fucking stupid. Maybe if I remember the points when I do start building trains, I'll bring it up. But long story short, I know there's ads for freebies, but I'm very sorry. But I'm just going to say it outright here. For anyone who doesn't know, trains can carry up to 4 freight cars before they start slowing down. Well, I always wondered where they got the number 4 from. Like, why was 4 the number of train cars that they decided on? Like, why was that the number? I can tell you why that's the number. Because that's the number that uses constructors. And when you get, I forget what they're called. I think they're called, blenders. Also, same thing with blenders. You can put up to 2 fluids and 2 materials, which is 4. So you dedicate 1 train to either constructors or to fluid or to blenders. I feel so stupid for that having taken me so long to truly realize. I feel so fucking dumb. Like, actually, though. Alright, let's see if the cases or beings have begun.
Being an elevator AI has its ups and downs.
Yeah, it does. Yes, it does. Ah, the puns. Alright, hopefully this is got a good chunk of encased industrial beams for me to work with. So that way, not only do I not have to worry about this anymore, but also then in that case, I can also upgrade the other stuff. Let's go! I can upgrade these. But these needed to continue also making the industrial frames at the same time. Okay. How much did I use there? Too much is the answer. Fuck. Oh, well. Oh, fucking well. I'll see about, hard focusing elsewhere. Actually, how much is it going to cost me? 154. That's all I need, actually, now. 154? How much do I have? I need 16. Hey, you think you can produce me 16 real quick? Oh, you're lovely. You're absolutely lovely. Oh, fucking amazing. Boom. There we go. Cool. So now it should be spitting out a vastly greater amount. Mark 4, Mark 4. Why are these not actually crafting? Oh, because I lost power, you dumb bitch. Okay, yeah, there you go. Cool. Beautiful. In the meantime, I really should tear down a bunch of other stuff, but we'll leave that for now, because we don't have to really worry about that too much. Delete all that, because we're already set. Ah, absolutely amazing. Alright, I'm gonna do one quick checkup on the fuel. We'll come back and see if we have the encased industrial beams then, and we'll be done for tonight. Absolutely fucking fan-fucking-tastic. Ah, to finally be back feels so nice. the biggest, man. That's only the 5x5. That's not a 5x5. That's not even the 6x6. That's the second stage. Yeah, I know, right? I know, right? It definitely feels so... Actually, you know what? Now that you say that, let's see if I can really quickly show off the Lego blocks that I've been trying to show off for so long to see if I can show why I'm so proud of them. Because, oh my god, they feel absolutely amazing to put together when I can. I've never finished making all those blueprints because they take a long time to build. But when I do go and finish them, it's gonna feel so great. I'm glad I checked. All right, so what I'm gonna need is, let's just go with this left cap, middle, and right. All right, so I need a bunch of stuff. Well, let's see if I can get all this in one shot, just so I can demonstrate how crazy this can get, or how absolutely sexy this is. That I put in the effort to do this. Okay, so I need quartz, of course. Yeah, I need a chunk of everything. This is the one that I was most proud. This is the layout that I was most proud of. This is what actually like made me go, oh my god, that is orgasmically good, and I'm so happy that this was the idea that I had. Yeah, because crazy enough, you see all these blocks, like you said, man, but like it's crazy that you just make a block factory like that. Yeah, wait until you see what I actually made, like what the actual, my true achievement is. Oops. Alright, I need wire rods and pits. Grab it. I didn't need to grab it. I don't know why I grabbed an extra stack. We're not gonna need that. Yeah, we'll come back down for the reinforced plate. Actually, there's a bunch of space up there. Fuck it. We'll build it up there just for demonstration purposes. We should have 30 by now. And by the time we're done with this demonstration, I should absolutely have 100 to get that, get the fuel gens and work on that. If I have spare time between now and Saturday, but I probably won't if I'm being honest. I'll probably just, leave this be for the time being, and then on Saturday we'll come back to the, to doing fuel gens. Not gonna lie, I still like this. It feels very like ambiance of like, okay, here's a palm tree right next to the computer, elevator. Shut up! I know I'm stupid as fuck, alright? I'm finally recovered. Shush. I've finally recovered my peak stupidity. This is not just like hormonal idiocy. This is now just straight up peak stupidity. Yay, more than enough. Okay, so this is the conceptual idea of what exactly I wanted to make. So essentially, this is why I kept calling my stuff like Lego blocks. Because, as you're going to see right here, place that down. Get back up a little bit. So now you get to see that it's now just a fucking big-ass block factory. However, you're also going to notice that on the inside, like I said, it's got its layout and everything just has its very neat little output. But it has the outward face. Ignore the glitching because the game is weird. Now you see that there's an opening face here. Well, what I could do is the right cap and just slap it on. I just slap it right the fuck on. And just like that, I now have 2 side-by-side factories that look absolutely fucking seamless. Seamless and clean. Look at how fucking clean that looks. It is just a singular goddamn block. Now, you wanna make it even fucking better? Make it even better here? Alright, you're wondering, okay, so why don't you call these like Lego blocks? Because I also have a middle portion. A middle portion that is open on both sides, which means you can now walk into either end. But now, if you want, you can expand this infinitely using the same middle fill over and over again, if you wanted to, consistently. And of course, once again, just like before, it is all just one seamless fucking block. But of course, the more optimal way of using it is to put the right cap. See, this is what I mean. I'm pretty sure there's a glitch that makes you lose cabling every time you destroy a blueprint. I'm really hoping they fix that, because that is a lot of cabling that I lose. Even though obviously cable is infinite and it's super cheap and super easy, but that's what makes me think that there's definitely like a very, very obvious glitch going on that makes you lose cable every time you delete blueprints. So take note of that. When you delete blueprints, you're probably going to lose cabling, which is really sad. Yeah, this is easily one of my proudest ways of converting my blueprints into Lego blocks. And I said it when I started the stream, but the reason why I started converting my blueprints into Lego blocks is because I learned that a lot of my optimization problems was the fact that all of my factories were open air, which means that the game is always trying to render the animations of everything that's going on, obviously within reason. Like if I'm far enough away that it doesn't have to render it, it will render it, but it will still run the program or the calculations and stuff like that. But allegedly, according to people online, if you wall them in, it does essentially the exact same thing, but when you're up close to it. So now, just like fucking Legos, you slap it on together. And now this is yet again one singular smooth fucking block. Absolutely fucking gorgeous. And just like these blocks over here, except they don't have like the little dip in, these are just fucking clean. Just connect the cables all together and they have power. They just work. They just fucking work. It is absolutely amazing. I love it. I fucking love it so much. Oh, it's not that it just works. I made it work. I made it work. Don't you dare undermine my efforts, Nam. I made that work. Also, yeah, by the way, camera mode can now just be detached from the person, which is super nice. Super great. It's beautiful. It is just absolutely beautiful. I love it. I love it so goddamn much. That is easily one of my proudest means of using blueprints. It's so good. And like I said, it's that easy. Just take it down and it's gone. That is all gone. That was 360 iron ore worth of production that you can just knock the fuck out. Absolutely fucking amazing. So that is my plan for Saturday once I get the petroleum power and once I get fuel generators going, so that way I can have even more power going. I'm going to be working on essentially converting all of this trash into not only highly optimized, because obviously this is still Mark 1, so I have to Mark 2 those, but also make them highly optimized lines of blocks that you just dump stuff into. That you dump stuff in and stuff gets dumped out. That is
milestone
my
reached.
plan.
It is my honor and
Yeah, there we
privilege
go.
to
So next
inform
is
you that the
manufacturer.
fuel-powered
I was thinking
generator,
go
as well as
for
the industrial
monorail
fluid
technology
buffer,
if I
are
wanted
now
to.
available.
But I think I'm going to spend
Due
a bit
to
of
a lack of
time
gold in your sector,
mainly
deuterium will
working
serve as a suitable
on
replacement to construct the fuel-powered
on
generator.
optimizing
Your
everything
research into this
efficiently,
element was
and which also
valuable.
means
In fact, you in
manufacturing
particular are my most
modular
valuable
frames as well
pioneer,
as
but don't
motors
tell the others I
automatically,
said that. It would
and
be
then
bad for morale.
possibly, because I can then start making computers, I'll then probably start working on getting Mercer spheres for the dimensional depots. But yeah, that is what I've been looking forward to showing off for the longest goddamn time. Imagine looking at this whole crappy mess and then converting it into a clean block. That's my plan. That is my plan. But with that being said and done, chat, thank you all so goddamn much for watching. Today was so much of a better day, both in progress as well as just in general. And I'm so fucking happy that it happened. I'm so happy to finally be capable of doing so much with so goddamn little. That's, I think, what I love the most is using these blueprints to be efficient. Is I'm gonna make the most out of this tiny ass little area. It's gonna be so fucking good. With that being said and done, follow me on Twitch, follow me on Blue Sky, and subscribe on YouTube for the YouTube as per goddamn usual. But with that being said and done, I love every single goddamn lesson. Have a wonderful weekend, have a wonderful time, and I'll see you on Saturday for either more Satisfactory, I'll be honest, probably more Satisfactory, or maybe a Pokemon Roam Hack that I've been wondering if I should get back into again. But we'll see. We will see. But until then, y'all, have a wonderful night. I see you on Saturday. Bye.